little video on how I like to put a car back together after I add some weight. I always like to get it looking back pretty decent. I don't like to paint the windows like some guys do. I'll take a little extra time and make it look good. So usually what I do is I start by chopping up the interior. This used to be all one casting. In this case I'm gonna, oh, that's backwards. Put that piece on. We'll put the rear back on. And this one I probably didn't have to cut off because it ended up fitting anyway, so I can set that back in place. Take the window, set that on there. Now comes the fun part. Try to do this one-handed for the camera. Oh, I'm gonna have to shut it off and get right back to you. Alright, and I'm back. So there you have it. Pretty much stock looking, minus the seats. And I added over 30 grams of weight to it. So this was what we started with, stock undrilled. And that was my backup for this one in case I needed it. And this is how she ended up going together. I just need to put the screws in, but came out pretty good. Like I said, I don't like to paint the windows. I like to have it looking as nice as possible, so a little extra work pays off. Now let's go find out about the weight. So I took a few seconds to put the screws back in this one so she's up to full race weight. Before we do that, this is a completely stock one, undrilled, nothing done to it other than little graphic work testing. So if I throw that on here, 34 grams, which is approximately what this one weighed before we did our modifications. So let's throw that on here. What do we got now? 68 grams. Looks like I came up just a little bit short, but that's okay. I'll just add a couple split shot to it and she'll be up to the 70 grams that the rules for this race allow. So building that for the Southern Pro Stock Skirmish. Now let's give this thing a test run. Haven't put it down the track yet. It's not lubed yet or anything, but let's give it a test just for kicks. So now let's see if all that hard work paid off. I got the modified one is in the close lane and the stock one is in the far lane. They used to run about the same before I did any mods, so let's see what happens now. First run, and remember it's not been dusted yet, so let's see how she goes. I'd say that's quite an improvement. 2.116 to a 2.325. So we picked up about 0.2 of a second with our adding weight and other modifications. So, all right, I hope you learned a little something. That'll do for this one. Catch you next time.